Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So today y'all, I want to get into a Gap barrel jean review. I was really reluctant to try barrel jeans. Quite frankly y'all, it has taken me several pair to find the right ones for me. I have some Gap ones here in 3 different washes. So I want to show y'all like the ones that I've chosen, how they fit, the lengths and stuff like that. So let's just get right into it. First pair I have are these beige color. I forget the names of the colors y'all because I've had these jeans for a while, but I will get the names and put them in either on this screen or in the description. These are the newest pair. As you can see, they still have the tag on them. I haven't worn these yet. All 3 of the jeans that I'm going to show y'all are in a size 32, which is their 14, a 32 long. I'll take it off the hanger so y'all can see. Y'all can see the tag, hopefully it'll focus. And this is the non-sale price of these. So this is the first pair and the first wash. I'll step back a little bit. The second pair I have, and these have been worn the most, are these, I think it's called like golden brown or something like that. If you're familiar with the color camel, that's what it looks like. It looks like a camel pair. And so if you love camel like I do, these are very versatile. These once again are in a 32 long, I believe. No, I take that back y'all. These are in a 32 regular. The last pair I have y'all are these dark wash ones. Turn them around. Yep, these are a 32 14 long for sure. And I didn't say, but they are high rise barrel. The fabric content, these are all 100% cotton. It's real small y'all. You got 40-some-year-old eyes, just trust me. I will just try on the camel ones first, since those are the ones I've worn the most. All of these, I'm gonna wear this fitted top. I thought the fitted top would be the best to kind of show like if I have any like stomach bulges or anything like that. I am 5'6" for reference and about 175, 78 pounds, 180 depending on what's going on. That's just a reference for what my size is, and my waist is usually, I consider myself to have a thick waist. I don't consider myself to have an hourglass figure at all. I am very much a 32, sometimes I feel like maybe even a 33 waist, so that is reference for yourself. Let me tuck this in for y'all. Now you can kind of get reference, like if you wear a bodysuit with it or something. So I did wear these to work, this particular pair, maybe a month ago, and I did not rewash them. So they are completely relaxed, and you also see a little creases from where I wore them to work. So let me turn around for y'all. So this is them from the back. Let me see if I can come up a little bit so y'all can see it better. And then this is them from the side, and you can see the length. So remember, these ones were the only ones in a regular length, and they're pretty lengthy on me. I was pleasantly surprised that these came all the way down past my ankle. This is them. They're pretty roomy in the waist. I wouldn't say pretty roomy, y'all. I misspoke. They fit well in the waist. There's a little room, but remember, these have relaxed because I did wear them to work, but there is room in the waist for these. My stomach, they're not tight on the stomach. Y'all, my chair is over here. Let me see if I can sit down and show y'all. They're comfy even when I'm sitting. Totally fine, okay? So let's try the dark blue wash. Okay y'all, so this is the dark blue wash. That might be the name, but I don't remember y'all. Might dark indigo, I don't recall. And then these have a little bit of like a tan brown seam on it. These have relaxed a little bit because I did wear them once, but these are on the belly. in the belly area. Although I have a little bit of a gap back here, it doesn't have the give to be loose enough on the belly. So when I wore these out to a comedy show. But as soon as I got in the car and sat down, baby, I felt it on this belly. So let's do the sit test, even though I've worn these once and they have relaxed a little bit. And I didn't tuck these in, but I can't for y'all. Let me do that. Oh, let me turn the fan off. Shoot. Sorry, y'all, if that was noisy. Okay, so this is with the shirt tucked in, how they look. So let me come up so y'all can see that first before I sit. So y'all, there's a huge gap in the back. Let's try the sit test. Let's see. Oh shit. Shoot. Yeah. Yes, baby. It is tight. Like, it's tight. It's giving a little up in there. It's a little tight for your girl right there. Actually, y'all, for that reason, I haven't worn these to work. It was one of those things where I'm like, am I in the mood for that level of tightness today? So I haven't been in the mood, so I haven't worn them to work yet because, baby, hopefully y'all can see the length well. Of course, I got these in a long, so they are a really nice length. Interestingly, they are the same length as those regulars in that camelish color. I really wanted some dark wash barrel jeans. What I found in general, y'all, was that any blue wash was just tighter. So keep that in mind. I had some from Law. I had several blues from Gap. This wasn't the only blue I had. I did settle on these ones, and I think they're fine if you kind of know where you're going, and or if you have some tips and tricks. So sometimes, y'all, if a waist is too tight for me, I'll zip in and button, and then I'll put on a belt, and then I will unbutton this button and let the belt keep it together so then my belly can relax. So if you don't know that trick, try it. It might help. All right, let's try the last beige pair, and we can see how those fit brand new right from the rack. This is the beige like taupe pair. I love these, especially as a woman who doesn't really have hips. I really like how these barrel jeans hit. Go ahead and tuck this in so y'all can see it fully. Okay, y'all, so this pair I really like. They fit very comfortably, and I do believe they will relax. I don't have it, I have about the same amount of room here as I did in the others. I do believe once I sit in them, they are going to relax some more, so keep that in mind. Let's do the sit test. A little bit of bulge, but they're comfortable, y'all. I'm not just saying that. You can tell that they'll have some give over the course of the day, so it won't be like, ugh, right? So let me show y'all from the side. So this is them from the back. I'll be honest, y'all. The first time I wore the golden ones, I was not, like, I wasn't sure if I liked how my booty looked in them. I'm gonna just be honest. But they grew on me. So this is the beige taupe color, and I think you can get a lot of wear out of all of them, really, y'all. I think any of them can be dressed up or down, and I do really like them. But for the fit test, I will say if you want a pair, because especially since they're 100% cotton, I would say stick to the ones that have color. Because of that blue dye, it is way more stiff. I've tried that dark blue, and they had a lighter, not the light blue, but more like a traditional blue jean color. This dark blue, the like traditional blue jean color, I've tried both of those, and I want to say the other ones didn't even button it, like a 12 or 14. And so be careful of those if you're a mid-sized woman like myself. Any ones with like this sort of like color that the dye kind of relaxes the cotton in the denim should be a good go. Definitely when you order, maybe try a couple of sizes to see what works for you. Also, if you're 5'6" or 5'7" or over, I mean, if you're tall, then they have tall. But if you're between like what we could consider average and tall, 5'5", 5'6", 5'7", you want to wear a more higher heel, I would encourage you maybe to try to get a long, because when I tried some regular lengths and some of the other ones, it hit at the ankle, and I don't be liking it. Like, baby, if either you're gonna be an ankle pant or you gonna be a regular link pant, baby. Make up your mind. So anyway, y'all, that has been my Gap barrel jeans review for a size 12-14 mid-size woman. Hopefully this was helpful to you, y'all. And then next week I'm gonna show y'all how to make an outfit or two out of barrel jeans that will look great at the office, especially if you like elevated casual wear. So anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.